story. I had a guy, he was about 17 and a half, the age is important, I'll tell you why in a second, who came to see me. He was living with his dad, and his dad had hit him once in a while. So he wasn't every day, but he did get hit by his father. He didn't have a good relationship with his mother. Because he's 17 and a half, I'm not obligated to call CAS, child welfare. In my field, if you hear of abuse of someone under 16, I have to call. So that wasn't an option. He didn't want to press charges, and he had nowhere to move. And he was very down. He said, I'm either going to be homeless or I live with an abusive father. What do I do, Chris? So rather than just coming up with the usual crappy answers, I said, well, okay, let's do ourselves a favor. For the next 10 minutes, we're going to think outside the box, as they say, and I want you, I didn't want to do the work, I want him to do the work. You've already got 2 solutions, which they are solutions. I want you to come up with 6 more. But I said, here are the 2 rules. A, you can't kill your dad, and B, you can't win the lottery. And he came up with 7 different options. Why? Because he allowed himself to. And by coming up with those options, he allowed himself a little more leeway time to stay with his dad until he started coming up with a plan. So the moral of the story there is when we say, I'm not going to be in this negative world for a second, I'm going to actually think about options, it's amazing what we can free our brain up to. Because when we're just mired in anger and sadness or anxiety, it's hard to think. It's like drinking and driving. That's why you don't do it, because your brain's full of alcohol. I cannot provide rational thought and planning when I want to push someone down a flight of stairs. I just can't. I need to take a break. Doing this helps you take a break.